Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. Thank you for taking time to watch this video on the loan estimate. But before we get to that, if you want the audio version of this tutorial, you can do so by checking out my podcast. It's on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play Music. Just type in Valley of the Sun Real Estate Show when you're doing your search for a podcast, and my podcast will pop up. And if you like what you see right here on YouTube, and please subscribe to my channel or give me that thumbs up right here on this video. Really appreciate that. So with that being said, let's get right into today's tutorial. Okay, so now here we are. We're at my website, and that's www.valleyofthesunrealestateshow. Now on here, you'll be able to see all my social media connections, so feel free to connect with me on any social media platform. You'll see a subscribe to iTunes link on there as well. You'll also see my past episodes of the podcast. You'll see some of the videos that maybe I've done in the past where I've done videos with other collaborators. You can see apply now button. You'll see the, follow me on Twitter, some of my last tweets. Over here, you won't see these screwdriver and wrench kind of things. We're in my website, and because I'm the owner of the website, some of the things that I can edit. What I really want us to focus on here, right here, is this tab here called TRID Changes. Now, if you click on this TRID Changes tab, it's going to bring up another window here to my website, which again still has the podcast, still has the apply now button. But if you scroll down here just slightly, you'll see click here to download. And if you click on that, it's going to open up my Google Drive where I've put these forms for your information, and so that you can download them yourself. And if you click on the loan estimate, it should pull right up here. Let's blow this up here a little bit. And kind of scroll up here a little bit. Now on this loan estimate here, you can see on the left-hand side here, I've highlighted all and put arrows next to each thing and what it actually means. I put a little description on there. So when you're going through your loan estimate, you'll be able to reference this loan estimate to understand what exactly each loan estimate is, or what each piece of information on the loan estimate is. And as you can see here, it has the loan terms in this tab. Up at the top here, it has kind of a preview of the loan that you've actually applied for. And remember, on this loan estimate, you're not actually going to get the loan estimate until you actually have a property in place. The loan estimate is not going to be issued. I don't know of any lenders, quite frankly, that are issuing loan estimates without having you under contract and having to identify a particular property that you're wanting to purchase, because these fees are somewhat associated with the property. And what I mean by somewhat is that these fees are tied to the amount of loan that you are acquiring or you're seeking. And so having that property identified and knowing the sales price and how much money you're putting down is a key component in creating this loan estimate. But at the top here, you'll see real quickly the date it was issued, your address, your name on there, property location, sales price, the term, purchase, if it's a purchase, refinance, fixed rate, conventional, FHA, VA, if it's going to be another, like a USDA loan or something like that. Your loan ID number, that's going to be the loan number associated with your file for the lender. Whether or not your rate is locked. Now, this one's a key component here. Some lenders like to lock in the interest rate as soon as you get under contract. And others like to float it. So it's going to tell you right up here whether or not your rate is locked. And then just below that, under the loan terms tab, is going to be the loan amount, interest rate, the principal reduction, or excuse me, monthly principal and interest payment. And then right next to those items is going to be whether or not those things can increase or not. The prepayment penalty is going to be there if there is a prepayment penalty or is not. We just put yes on here for this demonstration. All the loans that I do not have a prepayment penalty. Most lenders are not charging a prepayment penalty right now. Balloon loans aren't so popular right now, but they are out there. And again, you can see I've got arrows pointing right to these things, kind of outlining exactly what these things mean. Projected payments. This is the section when you're getting quoted payments that you'll be able to reference to. Principal and interest payment, your mortgage insurance, your escrow. If you have an escrow account, that'll be listed there, and they'll give you your total estimated payment. Now this is different because this is set up as an arm. Again, just demonstration purposes here. Your estimated taxes and insurance. In this example here, it's $206 a month, but that includes your homeowner's insurance and your property taxes, not anything else. Now, what's key on this also that's really pretty nice, it gives your estimated closing costs and your estimated cash to close. So with these two things here, the estimated cash to close, that's the amount of money that you're going to need to bring to close. So super important on that. Now, if we scroll down to page 2 here, it's going to outline it even more. Loan closing costs. It's going to break it all really down to exactly where these numbers were taken from and how we arrived at this number up here for the total amount of cash to close. So some of these fees on this example here may not be applicable to your situation. So just kind of bear with it. It may not match up exactly. But again, I've also put arrows next to each one of these categories and given a short description as to what each one of these categories are. And then if you scroll down even further on the third page here, it's going to have your APR, which some people like to look at for cost purposes, and what your loan, and as far as your principal reduction and the principal amount of payment or pay down on your loan would look like in 5 years. And then it also has in here if it's an assumable loan, if there's any late payments, what those late payment penalties might be, refinancing the loan, and whether or not the lender intends to service a loan. So on this loan estimate, it really takes the place of the good faith estimate and the truth in lending. So those two things right there, all compiled into this loan estimate. So with that, that's pretty much the entire loan estimate. At the bottom of the third page is where you would sign it and date it. But this is a really good tool, and understanding this tool or this document, if you will, for your purpose is critical for you to understand what you're getting into, if the terms that you're getting and seeking are the terms that you're actually wanting for your home purchase. Okay, hopefully that gave you some insight as to that closing disclosure. At least if nothing else, it gave you a resource that you can go to help better explain any questions that you may have when it comes to that closing estimate or loan estimate, excuse me. And so hopefully that'll be a resource for you in your home purchase that you can utilize and leverage to help you understand this complex and very confusing mortgage world that we all live in today. And for certainly, if you did like the video, you thought it was useful, please give me that thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. Better yet, subscribe to the channel. And if you need help with a mortgage or you're looking to purchase or refinance a home, I certainly would love the opportunity to help you out. So thanks again for watching this video. Feel free to browse the other videos on the channel, and I hope to see you out there shopping for a home very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.